Hello there, YouTube. I am Necrostevo, and it is time. That's right. I clicked the stop streaming button for some reason. It is time for us to do a quick and dirty team builder here in the Pokemon Premier League. Our fourth week opponent is Amber, the commissioner of the league. We faced them last time we played in the PPL, and I kind of threw everything in the bin and had some crazy stuff happen. So this time we're locked in. We have the team here. Up first, let's check our summary here. We have Aromatisse. Oh, I didn't even tell you all who freaking Amber could bring. Let me go through the Vancouver Titans team. Hold on. Okay, so Amber has drafted Sneasler, Basculegion, the male form, Mega Meganium, Hydreigon, Pelipper.
Just a brief intermission here from the editor to state that while it is probably unkind and unfair, Pelipper was, as a late to the game player, one of my first, if not the first, disappointments as a Pokemon evolution going from Wingull to Pelipper, and I would just like that noted. Thank you.
Helioptile, nope, Heliolisk, Reuniclus, Megastelix, Lycanroc Dusk Form, Bellybolt, and Mr. Rhyme. So, what do we have? I'm expecting her to definitely bring Sneasler, Basculegion, Steelix, Reuniclus, maybe either the Lycanroc or the Meganium. Meganium doesn't have a great matchup against me unless there's Tailwind up, so there could be a Pelipper Tailwind angle, but also giving me Rain is beneficial to my Arcaludon, so I don't know, but we are going to have a Trick Room mode. So up first in that Trick Room mode is our Aromatisse here. We're very physically defensive to give us a shot at living Basculegion, adaptability boosted rain, wave crash in the rain with max HP, max defense, bold. That means that I have like only a 1.6 chance of getting one shot. And in that situation, I would be setting up a Trick Room. After that, we have our Mega Meowstic. So we are going with the male Meowstic because if I do not Mega, I want to be able to have priority gravity. If I do Mega, I want to have a faster Fake Out than the Sneasler. Mega Meowstic is slightly faster than Sneasler, so one of the main leads for this team is going to be Meowstic alongside our Maushold. Also Psychic and Alluring Voice. You'll notice I don't have any special attack investment. I don't need any for those two moves to one-hit KO their intended targets. I can either one-shot the Sneasler with Psychic, or I can one-shot the Hydreigon with Alluring Voice. After that, we have our Mega Gengar. Gengar can also come without the Mega on any version of the team just because of the speed tiers. It speed ties with the Lycanroc Dusk, and then it's slower than the Sneasler, but I believe that is, yep, Sneasler is the fastest thing, and then from there, Gengar ties, where it's faster than everything. So Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, Hypnosis, and Sludge Bomb. I really wanted to put Protect instead of Sludge Bomb, but if the Mega Meganium comes, I need a very reliable way to hit it. And I do like the idea of going for Focus Blast and Hypnosis alongside non-Mega Meowstic. That way I can get the gravity up and use Fake Out support to stop things from hitting my Gengar. After that, we have a bulky Arcaludon. As mentioned before, the speed tiers are a little bit weird, and so we are bulky with a Chople Berry in case we have to lead off against a Sneasler. There's also a chance that Lycanroc can carry close combat, so it'll help out with that too. It was a tough choice between the Chople Berry for fighting type moves and the Shuka Berry for ground type moves, but we shall see. The speed tiers are weird, so even without any speed investment, I should be outspeeding everything Pelipper and down. But this also allows me in a Trick Room to outspeed majority of their Pokemon here. After that, we have this is the tech for the week. We have the offensive Family of 3. Shoutouts to P Kingdom, Regis. This is the one that you traded me way back in the beginning of Scarlet and Violet because we were having trouble getting the 3-person Mausholds. Anyways, though, this one is designed to be faster than everything. It's holding the Choice Scarf, And I can just go for Population Bomb into everything except for the Mega Steelix, which I do have low kick for. I have Bite for the Basculegion, just in case I'm in that situation. But I think if I'm in that situation, things have gone horribly awry anyway. Most people, when they see Mousehold, they're going to expect it to redirect and to be annoying. This one's here to do damage. The mouse is here.
Hey, you fuck with the mouse, they burn down your house. Push.
Finally, we're bringing Stunfisk off the bench. This slot was originally Armor Rouge because I was worried about the Mega Meganium. However, for Mega Meganium, I have Archaludon, I have the Sludge Bomb on the Gengar, I can chip it down a little bit and fake it out with my Meowstic, so I just have other things for it. And for everything else, there's Maybelline. No, not really. For everything else, I really like mostly physically bulky Stunfisk. Here I went with enough physical defense investment to ensure that something like Basculegion wouldn't one-shot if it were in the rain, and that's why I also had the Pasho Berry, just on the off chance I'm catching multiple errant water-type moves. I don't think Belly Bolt will come, but Stunfisk does stop that from being quite so annoying. Mr. Rhyme could be annoying with this too, but with the fake-out potential from Sneasel or Mr. Rhyme, if I can call it, then I can absolutely bring in the Stunfisk for the static chance. So that is the team, and we're going to go and get into the battle. Let's just stop this then. Alrighty, we are back and it is time for us to battle Amber. I was having some fun watching the live stream. Depending on when I post this, there should be a live stream tomorrow in case you want to try watching any of these PPL battles live. So look out for that. Let's go ahead and lock in against Amber. If you skip the 5-minute team builder here, the first mode we're probably going to try out is Mousehold alongside the Meowstic. We do see the Belly Bolt, we do see the Steelix, there is no Mega Meganium, we see the Reuniclus, okay. So the only thing I got wrong on this list here is Belly Bolt over Meganium, and instead of my Lycanroc, it is the Hydreidon is what I had on my list. So let's correct both of those. So that means that there is a Trick Room mode here, there's a Tailwind mode, there's Sneasler just kind of going annoying and crazy mode. There's just a few. It's difficult to prep for things like this because Basculegion is just so threatening. If Basculegion leads, okay, so I would want to have. Let's try my initial idea first, because I think that the first thing that my opponent would try is the Sneasler mode, just because it looks so good against the team. I'm kind of assuming that's going to be a Scarf Basculegion as well, which could be very annoying. And then in the back, we will keep... Oh, this means that there's no rain on their side either. Ugh. Hate to see that. Alright, let's put you and you here. I'm going to try this out first. So bring in both the Megas. We have our Meowstic, we have our Gengar, we have our Mousehold, and we have our Stunfisk. Okay, so immediately, this is not what you want to see immediately here. Can I one-shot Reuniclus with Mousehold? Is really, truly the question. Because I don't know the answer to that, and I don't really have time to calc it. I know that there's a chance of it. I think that's what I have to play for. I could also play for Mega Evolving, faking out the Sneasler, and targeting it down with Population Bomb. So let's try that. I don't think the Reuniclus would carry the... what's it called? This also covers if he swaps out, because I could just Psychic the Sneasler Okay, I get Regenerator here, which is cool. But this will stop him from faking me out, which is why it breaks the sash. Population Bomb, please hit 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're able to take down the Sneasler without it doing anything. And we see what from the Reuniclus? We see Trick Room. Okay, I'm totally okay with that. So we see our Sneasler and Reuniclus. We're going to see a third Pokemon here. And it's the Steelix. Okay, so for this setup, since they did their own Trick Room, I definitely think I want to get my Mousehold off the field. We could Alluring Voice. Is it going to try to set up an Iron Defense, or is it just going to attack? Because Alluring Voice is very alluring, as it were. Yeah. We're going to go for that swap out here. So we're going to switch out. You see the Steelix in that slot, so this is probably the Mega Steelix. And we do see Mega Steelix. We've seen Trick Room here. And he goes for the Heavy Slam onto the Mousehold. Yay! Get paralyzed, please. Alright, so Heavy Slam doesn't do much damage. And we do see the Paralysis, which does make him slower. That's not really helpful, honestly. We also see the Focus Blast. That's gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, that takes us down to almost half. And the Spadef drop. No! Alright, this Alluring Voice isn't going to do really anything. I just did that in case we saw an Iron Defense on that turn. Alright, so now I think I can pretty... I don't think Earth Power from a defensive Stunfisk is going to do it here. So I could try to cycle in my Gengar and go for the Earth Power, is what I could do. I could also just stay in and try to Psychic here to keep chipping down. Because then I could swap next turn on this and get the Regenerator. I should be the slowest thing here outside of the Heavy Slam coming out here. And I am happy I stayed in, because I didn't think that we would just see another Heavy Slam there. And he hits both Focus Blasts into the Stunfisk. Oh man, that Reuniclus just has the spectacles on there. Okay, Reuniclus, I see you. This is not going to do very much, but I do think if I had survived that turn... Also, I guess the Spadef drop comes in huge there, because that means that that the Stunfisk goes down right there, because we saw how much it did before the Spadef drop. So, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay, Stunfisk didn't get to KO anything, and we have seen the Reuniclus KO with the Focus Blast. This sucks, because with the Trick Room up, with the 4 that I've brought, I guess I thought I could prevent this situation, honestly. I don't think I'm going to make it through this turn with Gengar intact, either. I could try to Gravity and go for my own Focus Blast, but the Reuniclus should just use Psychic, honestly. Man, and I took Protect off yesterday because I was like, okay, if the Mega Meganium comes, if she brings it, then I'm going to need to have a way to hit it with the Sludge Bomb. So Protect would have been really nice right here. But yeah, we'll try for a Gravity into it. That's just going to KO me. Yeah. There's not a lot I can do here at this point, honestly. This is just not... I don't know. It's just not looking good. And I do absolutely blame that on the Special Defense drop, because I think I would have gotten off critical damage onto the Steelix. And so here the leads were the Sneasler and the Reuniclus. This is the last turn of Trick Room, and I don't think I can live this last turn is the issue. There is no heavy slam that can come out because of the cursed body. So let's just go for damage, maybe. And I kind of have to go for the population bomb as well. Okay, we are just going to see the earthquake, which means okay with hitting the Reuniclus. I live both. And because of my own gravity, the Focus Blast is no longer inaccurate. But I really wanted to maximize my damage with the possible population bomb. So yeah, that didn't go out the way that I wanted it to, honestly. Alright, mouse hold 1 and 0. Steelix KO'd the Gengar. And there goes the room. And Gengar is 0 and 1. And Meowstic is going to be 0 and 1. Because even if I'm faster here, it won't actually mean anything, and I can't do any meaningful damage. So honestly, that was terrible. I did do the thing that I wanted to do, which was priority fake out the Sneasler. But this is not going to KO, yeah. And he just gets to do, what, Psychic? Shadow Ball? Yeah. So that's going to be game 1. That felt terrible, I'm going to be honest. But that is why we have the other version of the team as well. So, the other version of this little team is going to be us leading with the Mega Gengar and the Mouse Hold. Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to go with there. Man, this has not been a good day, and this is not helping. I must battle back. Okay. So yeah, let's just get back in here. And what are we going to do differently? Because if I'm Amber, I'm just going to lead the same things. It worked just fine. Another lead I could do is Mega Gengar alongside my Arcaludon. Because with the Choppleberry, I'm not really that worried about the close combat, and I can just drop a Draco on it. Man, hitting 2 Focus Blasts, I could never. Just saying. I still think I need to bring Stunfisk, honestly. And we'll bring our own Trick Room option in the back here is what we will bring. So there's a few different things we're trying out here. We aren't going to try with the fake out stuff. I will be calculated to see if I should have just gone for the attack into the, what's it called? If I should, maybe I should have just psychicked the Sneasler and gone for the population bomb into the Reuniclus. But I think if I had done that, then I probably would have KO'd the Sneasler as Trick Room got set up, as the Mouse Hole got faked out, is what I would expect in that situation. So not really able to do much there, honestly. Amber's taking a little bit of time on the team prep, so maybe I could predict a little bit of a swap up here on the Pokemon. I just noticed that their trainer is yawning before the battle. Okay, so we do see the same leads, which is fine. The Choppleberry also should help out with potential, what's it called? Focus Blast coming out of the Reuniclus. We're just going to Mega Evolve and Shadow Ball that Reuniclus, and we're going to Draco Meteor the Sneasler, I believe should be the play here. Based off the things he's brought in the back there, they have the Basculegion, the Steelix. I could also see the Steelix swapping in for that slot, honestly. But they could absolutely just go for the fake out. I am just going to drop a Draco on that Sneasler slot, is what I'm going to do. So we are going to get the Mega Evolution off here, which will make me faster than everything. This Reuniclus also could be Focus Sash, which would be annoying, because then I'd have to deal with that Trick Room in that way, too. Oh, we just see Helping Hand into the Sneasler. So is it going to go for the close combat? It's not going to fake out with Helping Hand. Oh, just Throat Chop. Okay. Is it a Scarf Sneasler? Okay, so we just immediately lose Gengar. Man, I really should have kept the Protect on Gengar, because that would have been another opening play that I could have gone for there too, honestly. And so I immediately lose my Gengar. Oh, man. 0-1. My Arcaludon. Stunfisk. And Aromatisse. And then Sneasler is 1-0 right now. We only saw Trick Room, Shadow Ball, and Focus Blast from the Reuniclus in Game 1. I think I have to go to Aromatisse here, but then Sneasler can just go for it. I can't go to Aromatisse here. Okay, let's try this out. Because this kind of, at least for me, I would not want to do things into the Stunfisk here. So we're going to try to yawn the Reuniclus slot. And I'm at -2 special attack. So maybe Flash Cannon the Sneasler slot so that I'm not risking the miss. I'm assuming they would just stay in and go for Trick Room. And, oh, okay. We see a swap out into the Basculegion. That feels bad. Okay, so that means that the Trick Room is probably not going up here if you're bringing in Basculegion. So I get the Yawn off into the Reuniclus, and I went first. So it is going for a Trick Room then, right? Oh no, just Focus Blast. Okay. I did not want to use my Chople Berry there, but another Focus Blast is hit. Can we talk about that for a moment here, by the way? I get a defensive boost, which actually might help against the Basculegion. And since I was not able to KO the Sneasler before it left the field, Last Respects isn't as powerful right now. So we're going to Thunderbolt that Basculegion. And I think now is the time to try to get Aromatisse on the field. Is it? Or should I just stay in and try to throw off a Draco? I don't think that Reuniclus is going to stay here. So let's try to Draco that slot in case the Sneasler tries to come back in on that slot. This is a little bit risky, and I could just lose both Pokemon here, honestly. But I think that the Reuniclus does not want to fall asleep. And with my defensive boost and the Pasho Berry, I should be able to live anything that happen here. We see the flip turn. I would love to see it get paralyzed here to slow it down. That would be cool. There you go, Stunfisk, thank you. If they're going to hit all those Focus Blasts, then we got a little bit of static for them. So we see the Basculegion go back out. And so whatever comes in that slot is going to get Thunderbolted. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be the Steelix, so it's not going to get Thunderbolted at all. And we just uselessly Draco Meteor this slot, so that means that they're okay with the Reuniclus going to sleep at the end of this turn. Can we see a Focus Blast miss, please? That will be amazing. Can we see one, please? Oh, we just see the Trick Room. Okay. Well, that means that my Stunfisk is now the fastest thing on the field, I believe, which is cool. And the Reuniclus is asleep, which is cooler. We're going to Earth Power that Steelix slot and go out to my Aromatisse just to reset those special attack drops there. This will also give me the ability, Reuniclus has not taken the guaranteed sleep turn yet. So, we also might see it swap out, but now we know if I can operate in this Trick Room, the stuff that I have in the back will kind of work. I'm only swapping out here to get the stats reset. We see the Mega Steelix again. It should take critical damage from this Earth Power. I would have loved to have predicted that the switch and gone for Earth Power on the swap. But honestly, I just had to target down the Basculegion. Oh, we just see the Earthquake. Ow, that does a ton of damage to my little Stunfisk here. Reuniclus is asleep. Oh, Reuniclus outslows me. I just noticed that. And we do some damage, I suppose. I wonder if I'll be able to get off a Heal Pulse here. That is the question. Because Ally Switch will not help me at all. So yeah, we're going to try for the heal pulse. Maybe I'm slower. We have, what, 3 turns of Trick Room left? If I can get this heal pulse off, that would be tremendous. But I'm thinking they're just going to heavy slam my entire Aromatisse's face off here. Oh, no. Okay, so we are slower, which is great. I do get to heal pulse my little Stunfisk back up. So if they're going to keep on going for... Oh, they went for heavy slam into it, not wanting to hurt their Reuniclus anymore. Fine by me. We are going to see the Reuniclus wake up and go for Shadow Ball into the Aromatisse. This should do about half. Okay, stop with the suspense. Another special defense drop. Not what we like to see. We don't finish off the Steelix. We do see Revenge special defense drops. Take that. Okay. I think here I'm just going to... I think I just need to attack with both, right? Because even though they're using the Trick Room, we just saw that my Pokemon are both slower. 2 turns of Trick Room left, so I can heal pulse this turn. Is that Steelix going to protect, though, is the other freaking question, because it totally could. Yeah, I think I just want to heal pulse again. I have to try to keep Stunfisk alive. Weird that heal pulse defaults to your opponent's side of the screen, by the way. I find that very odd. We're just going to heal pulse Stunfisk back up, hopefully. No protect from my opponent's side. Once again, we see the Earthquake. So that's going to side KO the Reuniclus. And that means that my Earth Power is going to KO the Steelix. So Steelix, I don't know if that counts as a KO for Steelix. Honestly, I don't know how that works. Reuniclus was KO'd by the Steelix. Stunfisk picks up its first KO of the season, which is cool. And then we see both of these boys back in here with 1 turn of Trick Room remaining. There's probably going to be a fake out that comes out here. But since the Basculegion is paralyzed, I think I just double target the Sneasler. We could also see an Aqua Jet here, because it's the final turn of the Trick Room. And I have already used my Pasho Berry, which is the other annoying thing. So I could try to swap... I'm going to have to try to swap this here. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. If I can get in on an Aqua Jet, that will make me feel slightly better about the end game. So let's see what happens. Do we see the Aqua Jet? Okay, we just see a Protect. Okay, so I don't even have to contend with an Aqua Jet. And we see... Oh, the Sneasler is just going to go... Oh, that's right, the Sneasler is Scarf, so maybe it doesn't have the option? I'm not sure. Okay, so Aromatisse also picks up a KO here onto the Steelix. I'm not the Steelix, the Sneasler. And then now that the Trick Room has expired, I can just go for a Draco Meteor. And we're going to... I think it's safest here to set up... Well, that Basculegion, he's slower than me, so... Honestly, it's probably safest to just heal pulse here. Because I don't think it can kill both here. Okay, it lives on 1. Invisible Focus Sash there. We see the last respects into... Oh no, okay, so I should have just gone for the Moonblast there. Alright, so Basculegion does pick up there. A KO. And that leaves just our little Stunfisk here. And that means we have a Game 3 scenario. So we are just going to Thunderbolt. And it looks like the move chosen is actually... There's no point in using Ally Switch. Yeah, I want to reserve information here for the end game. Basculegion's probably going to pick up another KO here, though. So yeah. Alrighty. So Aromatisse gets KO'd. Basculegion gets 2 KOs, rather. And Stunfisk also gets 2 KOs. And our Calydon also gets no KOs. Okay, so we managed to battle back in the second game by having something to do in the trick room. Oh boy. So what do we do here in game 3? Because good gravy. Alright. I'm ready to hit this button. So we haven't seen the Belly Bolt hit the field. We also haven't seen the Hydreigon. We've seen the Sneasler, Basculegion, Reuniclus, and the Steelix. So they just brought the same 4 to the second game, is what I am predicting there. And honestly, it has worked out. Now that I know that the Sneasler is Choice Scarfed, that means that it outspeeds my Choice Scarf Mousehold too, so that's not great. Honestly, that means that a good lead, though, is my Arcaludon. Because if they close combat, it's like, okay, go ahead. That also will help protect me if the Basculegion leads. Then I don't care about it as much, I suppose. What if I led with... I think I need Mega Gengar's power in the back. But if I lead with Mousehold, then I'm going to be risking Basculegion just throwing off a strong water move into it immediately, which I don't really want to take like that. I could also... I mean, that does help me against the Sneasler as well, because if it just decides to stay in, there's nothing here that really wants to take an Earth Power outside of the Hydreigon, which does kind of wall my Stunfisk. So let's try leading out with these two. Stunfisk in the back. Again. So it's the same 4 as last time, but in a very... same way. It did work, though. But if I lead off like this, I'm thinking that I can at least control the flow a little bit better. This time we do see the Hydreigon on the lead. Oops. Alright, so we see Gengar, and we see our Calydon, and we see Hydreigon. We see the Reuniclus. Now, I don't think they're going to set up a Trick Room again, also. That would be kind of strangitude there. I think I can very easily just go for an Aura Sphere into the Hydreigon, Mega Evolve, and Shadow Ball the Reuniclus? I think something's going to protect on that side. I'm not really sure what, though. And once again, I might just lose Gengar immediately. But now that we know that the Sneasler is Scarf, I know the Hydreigon cannot be. Okay, so once again, we see the Helping Hand into the Hydreigon. Is it Snarl? Like, what are we doing here? This is not going to KO, which we already knew. And we see the Hydreigon go for Earth Power. That's going to go right through my... that's where me having the Shuka Berry would have been really, really nice there. So, the crit is just there to rub salt in my wounds, I swear. Okay. So we know that Earth Power is an option there, so we're going to go right out here to Aromatisse. And for this situation here, I think now is when I pull out the Ally Switch, honestly. But also, it's just really tempting to just go ahead and Moonblast the Hydreigon, because I know it can't get off the field. And we can just Sludge Bomb the Reuniclus. Oh, it can't get off the field. There's no point in Sludge Bombing. Would Reuniclus go for an Ally Switch of its own? It might. So we are going to Sludge Bomb that slot. Okay, so we just see the Helping Hand again. And so we are going to get to take out the Reuniclus. And then another... Oh, this time it's Dark Pulse, so it's not... Oh, we already knew that, though. I keep forgetting that there's not other choice items in the game. Alright, so the Hydreigon picks up 2 KOs. Gengar picks up 1 KO. And then this Moonblast is going to kill it. Yep, so Reuniclus doesn't get any. And then Aromatisse gets 1. And then that leaves me with my Stunfisk and my Aromatisse, and I'm guessing the Steelix and what? What would be in the back? Would this just be Steelix and... Oh no, we do see the Belly Bolt. Okay, so Belly Bolt and Steelix. Okay. So we have not yet revealed our little Babiri Berry tech. So we're going to ally switch here, because we also haven't revealed that. And the purpose of that is that I'm hoping that I can make that Heavy Slam go into my Stunfisk as I Earth Power the... As I Earth Power here is the idea. Yeah, we're going to try it. So here's the Mega Evolution. I could also set up the Trick Room. I don't know. What is the Belly Bolt going to do? So here's my ally switch. Let's see if we see the Heavy Slam into that slot. Oh, we just see Light Screen. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. I can't do that much damage here as it is. I have 2 defensive Pokemon. Alright, so the Earth Power goes off. Can I see the special defense drops that I was getting? That would be cool. Let's see one. Yeah! Sometimes you just have to speak it into existence confidently. And we see the Heavy Slam perfectly into that slot. Does it get paralyzed as well? That would be, honestly, very juicy. It does not. Okay, so now it's at -1. We are going to yawn that Belly Bolt, is what we're going to do. I'm expecting some shenanigans here, is what I'm expecting. We're going to yawn, and we're going to... Let's yawn and Moonblast that slot, because if I get a special attack drop... oh no, okay, I didn't see that coming. Maybe I should have gone ahead and Heal Pulsed. Maybe. Okay, so I'm going to lessen this damage with my Babiri Berry. And I do take it, which is amazing. I thought that the Steelix might protect there, honestly, because we've only seen Earthquake and Heavy Slam from it. But we're going to do a little bit of chip damage to the Belly Bolt, and we do not get the special attack drop. It looks like it has Electromorphosis. We're just going to yawn it down here, so force it to fall asleep next turn. We do see the leftovers on it. That is good to know. Okay. So we're going to continually attack down here. And I am not going to ally switch this turn, because it is very, very obvious. And that is just the mind game of the ally switch, I think. Or alternatively, let's see. So if I ally switch and I get it right, that would mean that Amber is going to go for the Heavy Slam into the Aromatisse slot. If I get it wrong, that means that they're going for the Heavy Slam into the... So I'm just going to try to heal this turn is what I'm going to do. So we see the Parabolic Charge. This is going to do a lot of damage, actually. I didn't see that coming, I'll be honest. I forgot that it got that move. Do we see it into... We do see it into the Stunfisk slot. Okay, so we're living here. So I get to get back my HP on my Stunfisk with the Heal Pulse. And that means that the... this next Earth Power isn't going to KO. But it looks like another one will do it. And the Belly Bolt is going to be asleep now. And I get another special defense drop. So the next one will definitely do it. And that means here that we are absolutely going to go for the ally switch this turn. Yeah, we're going to definitely do it this turn. Because I think one-on-one Stunfisk can take out the Belly Bolt, because that Light Screen will be expiring in 2 more turns. So we see the Protect. Okay, so I did go for the ally switch here, but it's not going to matter. If you use ally switch in successive turns, it gives you a chance of failing. There's a guaranteed sleep turn on the Belly Bolt. And we are still going to try for, once more, going for the, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Well, I don't want to charge up the belly bolt, though, either. I guess I should just try to heal pulse myself in case Amber goes for the something crazy like an earthquake. But here, I just got to take out that Steelix. That is the goal. I could also set up the trick room, but, like, okay. Okay, so it does go through that time, so Steelix claims another KO. And my Aromatisse did great, but it did get KO'd here. And then Stunfisk gets another KO. Alright. Now, even though going for Earth Power is going to power up the Belly Bolt, that is okay because it won't get the boost to that power from electric moves. Unless it has the random soak tech, that could be rough. Is it going to stay asleep? That was just 2 turns. Was that 2 turns asleep or 1? Okay, that was 2 because of the guaranteed wake up turn. We see the mud shot. It looks like I can take a couple of those. So that's 1. Let's see how much this Earth Power does to it. Is it a 2 shot? It might be. I can't tell. I don't think it is after the leftovers. It's definitely not after leftovers. So we're going to need 3 Earth Powers here. So that's 1. This is number 2 on the Earth Power. It's going to mudshot me again. Oh, we see the Protect. Okay. Honestly, I'm going to yawn it next turn. Because I should always live another one, right? If I yawn this turn, then it's going to hit me with a mud shot. No, I think the play is to just always Earth Power, honestly. Because I could also crit. But I think I just have to keep on using Earth Power. Yeah, it looks like I am going to take 1 more of those. Alright. Oh, we do crit! We crit it! That crit won us the game. Stunfisk doesn't give a f***ing. Oh, wow. That crit right there was huge. I'm really happy I decided to not go with the yawning. So yeah, we come back and we managed to win off of Stunfisk, critting into our opponent. That was kind of crazy, but we absolutely take those. Today has been a very rough day, but it is very nice to see the prep pay off. Thank you, Amber, for hosting the Pokemon Premier League and for the battle. And thank you all for watching. Leave some good vibes in the description. No, I will leave the good vibes in the description, as in go check out Amber's channel over there on YouTube, because of course they upload. And again, as a reminder, the live streams are on Sundays, which is when we're playing this, of course. And that's the way to see all the action. This should help us have a shot at playoffs, because I believe we were 1 and 2, and so this kind of turns around the standings. There are a lot of teams that were 1 and 2, so by making a victory here, we have another shot at playoffs, I believe. So I think we need to win next week, so we'll check that out when we get to that point. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and thank you, Stunfisk, for coming to the battle and being super clutch. I will totally take a victory off of a crit. Later.